Hello and welcome to Mining Review Africa, and today we are speaking to David Clausen, who's the Managing Director of Trafo Power Solutions, about how the company is helping mines to transition to renewable energy. David, always great to chat to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Now let me start by asking you, what are some of the challenges that mines face when transitioning to electrified fleets and renewable energy?
So two main challenges. The first being that you have an increasing demand for electricity. And with that, many of the locations of the mines are not, don't have an overcapacity of utility power supply. So very often they look at renewable energy sources or other sources of power generation. And with those, we often see the introduction of high levels of harmonics and nonlinear loads, which has effects on electrical equipment, which we understand, fortunately, but we need to understand what those challenges are to be able to deal with them.
Okay. Now, when it comes to Trafo, what are some of the solutions that you offer in this regard? Talk to me about dry-type transformers, modular substations, especially with hybrid systems that draw from both grid and renewable sources.
Sure. So our product range is centered around the transformer. So generally we provide dry-type transformers, and we're able to install them in modular substations with incoming and outgoing switchgear. And these are particularly well used in the renewable energy space. So particularly we see a big demand for solar PV, and the electrical infrastructure, transformer, switchgear are generally installed very close to the solar panels. And so the modular substation is a really good solution for this type of application.
Great stuff. Now, Trafo obviously has the technical expertise and the experience. So how do you leverage this experience to create the infrastructure needed for electrification or using renewable energy?
So we have a very long experience in designing and supplying electrical equipment that has a high nonlinear load. So from variable speed drives, we've been dealing in that market for a very long time. And the effect of those harmonics on transformers is generally temperature. We do have a partner in Italy, TMC Transformers, who are one of the biggest manufacturers of dry-type transformers for the renewable energy market globally. So we draw on our experience plus their experience. We're able to understand also the load cycles. So with solar PV, you have a much bigger sort of load, or much more difficult load cycle on the transformers, where they're fully loaded and go back to no load every single day. There are high inrush currents, there's high harmonics. So the transformer has to be designed according to that. And the rest of the modular substation doesn't feel those effects through switchgear and that kind of thing.
Okay. And finally, David, the proof is in the pudding. So are there any case studies of mines that you've helped with regards to converting to renewable energy in the African mining sector?
Yeah, sure. So we've done a number of projects across Africa. At the moment, we are discussing quite a large utility scale, almost solar PV plant in the DRC. We've also worked across Mozambique and in Zambia on various of these types of projects. And again, the main challenges being very high ambient conditions, high level of harmonics, and we have a reference list throughout Africa that shows our experience and gives our customers some peace of mind.
Great stuff. Well, David, always great chatting to you. Thank you for your insights and for joining us on Mining Review Africa today.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.